Alright, response video to that DiwataMan guy. What a man. DiwataMan. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, yeah, whatever, just irritating video. So I'll start halfway through his video and we'll see how this goes. I'll try to make it just one part. Let's just get to it. Look, in the video I posted a link to the website I'm going to post this video on. And it's just bullshit. I mean, you didn't watch any of those videos, so what's the fucking point? You asking these, what, you want personal instruction? So I got to be redundant just because you want personal instruction? Well, it's just fucking stupid.
I get so frustrated about these arguments because I don't know what to say. Oy vey, oy vey. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you're against. Are you against all inheritance whatsoever?
Alright, see, I made this video 4,000 times. No, okay, I won't exaggerate. But it's dozens of times I've pointed out, well, ideally, yeah, I want no inheritance. But I don't, $2 million. Put a $2 million limit on what an individual can inherit, and put a $10 million limit on what an estate can give away. Okay? So that's as big as the fucking cheat can be. Alright? Is that you can give away as much as $10 million to as many people as you want to, and any individual can't receive any more than $2 million. There. Okay? There's your fucking answer. I've said it in videos in the past over and over and over again, but all you fucking cunts, and you're just playing a fucking game here, want to just keep making the argument that I'm saying, oh, nobody can inherit anything ever? Oh, that's so horrible. Blah, blah. Oh, fuck you. Straw man all over the place. Nervous laughter and all.
However, like, if I have a house and my kid is 16 years old.
Oh, I'm going to zoom through this. It takes fucking forever to make a simple little story. Guess what? Yeah, go ahead, give your house to your kid and all that crap. I'm just pointing out that it's still a fucking cheat. You can't see how it's a cheat? All men obviously are not created equal. If one man who was born to a parents who have to rent their apartment to live, their kid is at a huge disadvantage. You won't admit the disadvantage. It's a huge fucking disadvantage. So obviously there is no fucking all men are created equal bullshit. No, there was very unequal creation. It matters who you're going to be born to. And it shouldn't in something called civilization. Alright? We should go back to the jungle, because then it's going to be whoever's the strongest, man. And so if your kid can't take it, I can just kill him. Alright, eat his fucking goddamn brain and take everything he owns. Alright, we'll make that the rule. Alright, and we'll call that fairness. But fuck you, you're obviously not interested in civilization, because you somehow think your kid is better than everybody else's kid. And that's just fucktarded. You can do that emotionally, but when you start talking about it as some sort of intellectual principle, you are full of shit.
See, because like when the proponents of the argument of the estate tax, they say, well, it only affects people making over $3 million. Okay, well.
Yeah, well, why don't you read the other number, which is the more important one? It only affects $7 million, okay? Most people are couples, all right? And so that's the deal. And so it's kind of silly to talk about, oh, it only allows $3.5 million. No, it allows $7 fucking million, tax fucking free. It used to only be $2 million, and then they moved it up to $4 million. All right, now it's $7 fucking million. How big a fucking cheat do you need in life? Is your kid that fucking big a loser that he can't compete in the real fucking world and earn his way? He needs a $7 million cheat head start? Fuck you.
To a degree, I can see that, but I mean, we can argue that too.
Yeah, what we could argue is what percentage of tax they're paying anyway. And then we can talk about how much money people are paying on capital gains versus what they're paying to be employed. We're taxing employment more than we're taxing profits on goddamn ownership. Okay? Capital gains tax 16%, real world worker tax 35%, plus Social Security tacked on. Asshole.
I mean, I don't see it. Yeah, it's welfare. It's welfare for your kid. But who else is going to take care of my kid?
Why should somebody be taking care of your kid? Why is your kid better than anybody else's? Why shouldn't everybody have to earn their way? All men are created equal. Why is that a broken idea now? Why does that mean nothing to you? Why can't you understand how that in concept is the way to build or structure something? Oblige people to earn their place in the world, to be productive, to earn what they have.
I don't know who else is going to do that. I think that's kind of like my responsibility to do so.
Again, if that's the rules that are going to be, then why not just make it might breaks right, okay? So if your kid's a little scrawny, genetically inferior piece of shit, and I'm big and strong, then I'll put my fucking fist through his lousy, stinking face, rip his fucking goddamn brain out, and shove it right up your fucking nose. How would that be? Why would that be any ethically different than your goddamn philosophy that somehow your kid deserves power and my kid wouldn't? Your kid is somehow better than mine? Fuck you!
So I'm a little confused on exactly what you're advocating. Are you advocating...
I'm advocating fairness and social productivity. It is socially productive to oblige every person to earn their fucking keep. When you give some percentage of the population a gigantic Head Start free ride, plus ownership, which makes everything else in the world more expensive, because now they can own 7 houses. Well, when they own 7 houses, what do you think that happens to the price of houses then, asshole? Oh, that's right, they get more fucking expensive, don't they? When land can be owned, when Donald Trump can own millions and millions, not Trump, the other cunt, the baseball guy, the Atlanta Brave owner guy, whatever, millions and millions of acres. What do you think happens to property values when somebody's out there bidding on it with his fortune, asshole? When the king can outbid you for everything, you're going to have to pay more for it, stupid cunt.
Everything everybody owns has to be absorbed back into the society somehow?
Well, wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't it make sense that the incentive carrots, that's what they're all made out of. This money doesn't grow on a tree, right? So it has to keep moving in the system. It has to keep turning back into incentive carrots. If you allow the incentive carrot to die with you, to stay buried with you in your dead wood progeny, because they'll never do an honest day's work in their lives because they have stolen the incentive carrot. They now possess its power. And they've defeated its power. They've eliminated its fucking power. Okay? Because now they are using the money to create money. They are using the money to generate profit, to tax the rest of the money in the system. That's what interest is, you asshole. It's a tax on the system.
I mean, I'm talking about everything, right? Just from a pen on my desk.
Right, again, no more straw man, motherfucking prick cunt bullshit argument. No one's talking about taxing your fucking pen, asshole, or telling you can't give your pen to your little nephew. Fuck you and your bullshit argument.
Of more value than that other kid. But ultimately, it's up to me and my response.
See, this is it. This is great.
This is my kid by just mere inches. I'm going to feel, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to feel a sense of relief that my kid...
Okay, so he goes quickly, he here's this little mind experiment. Okay, so say my kid's standing next to another kid, the other kid gets crushed by a building brick that falls down and kills his kid, the other kid. And he's saying, I'm going to feel a sense of relief. And now he's going to say stuff that's just completely the opposite now.
But that doesn't mean that I don't feel any less sorrow for the kid who was killed.
Obviously you feel less sorrow. You just admitted you feel less sorrow. You're fucking goddamn gratified it didn't fall on your kid. There's obviously a difference, and it's an emotional difference. And you don't know the difference between emotions and intellectual concepts, and that's what this argument's fucking about. It's not about your fucking emotions. Of course you love your kid. Of course you think your kid is better than everybody else on planet Earth. That's not the argument. What you fucking feel is bullshit. It has nothing to do with this rational fucking social policy. It has nothing to do with the fucking word fairness, and it has nothing to do with the word productive fucking goddamn policy. It is not productive policy for societies to respect nepotism. It is a fucking rational social policy for them to respect the concept of all men are created equal, including women.
And it doesn't mean that my kid is inherently any of more value than that other kid.
Yes, it does. You just said it. You just said you're goddamn gratified it's not your kid. Obviously, you've just declared your kid better.
Who's going to take care of it for you?
Idiot.
Or
Who's
should we
going to take it?
I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to-
shouldn't be. That's right. Exactly. It's not your. As soon as you sit there and allow your kid to inherit your legacy, then you just might as well bring back nobles and kings. What do you think they were doing, you asshole? Should we go back to having kings, empires, nobles? That's all you're advocating. Same motherfucking thing. No motherfucking goddamn difference. So that's all you are. You're a fucking defender of monarchy. Asshole, idiot, fucktard.